Coming up today on Great Day Connecticut, revamping your New Year's resolutions when it comes to your fitness. We have the motivation you need to keep working towards your goal.
And it's a photo 5 decades in the making.
Seeing everyone in one spot, you realize what a big family you're a part of.
The 50th anniversary, wow. I remember the 25th.
We're hearing from current and past cast members of The Young and the Restless ahead of the hit daytime drama's big celebration.
Plus, watch the big game without blowing your budget. From the food to the decor, we've got some great money-saving tips so you don't overdo it.
We're making your day a great one, starting right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to your Thursday and a brand new Great Day Connecticut. Woo! Burr.
It's cold in the studio.
I'm Kara Sundlin. Yes, we're getting ready for it to be even colder. We're not going to be complaining about this tomorrow.
Exactly. And Punxsutawney Phil says the same thing. More winter. That rodent.
I know. Happy Groundhog Day.
Happy Groundhog Day.
But there's division.
You know, I had a dream. I had a dream yesterday. I had a dream last night that I woke up and it was yesterday. And the day before I had a dream that it was the day before that. And the day before that I had a dream it was the day before that. It was Groundhog Day.
So there's Punxsutawney Phil, and I know he's very famous and all, but I'm just going to go with Chuckles, because Chuckles is our local groundhog.
He's the man.
And he's at the Lutz Children's Museum, and he predicted that we're going to get an early spring.
Now, what do these rodents know, Kara? I feel so. Look at them. This was Cassidy Williams was there live earlier this morning, took in all the festivities that we had to offer, and again, Chuckles says an early spring, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens.
There's also the Connecticut Children's Museum, and there's Cider there, who I'm going to visit later, so I'm going to talk to Cider.
Oh, you going to go?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just going to go see Cider. My kids really want to see Cider.
Oh, you're going to go just like a personal thing, not a work thing?
I mean, I'll probably put a little something on Instagram. I'm just going to go see Cider. I usually give him a banana, and like, Cider's my girl.
Cider's your girl.
She was hit by a car.
Oh.
So she has a little brain damage. She kind of goes in circles a little bit.
Oh, I thought that was an opossum.
That was Dorian. He also had an issue. Dorian's no longer with us.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Essex Ed, we also want to give a shout out to Essex Ed. He's down there along the shoreline.
We have a lot of great animals around here.
A lot of great animals around here. All right, Paul Rudd, he reveals a shockingly simple secret to looking young, Kara.
Yeah.
I want to learn more.
Sleep.
This is something I don't get a whole lot of.
Well, he would say that's the most important. So he's 53.
53. He looks great,
People say he has not changed since his major role, his breakout role in Clueless in 1995. He still looks like a baby. He's 53, and he shared his secret, and he said it's pretty simple. These are his priorities. Sleep. Then diet. Then weights. Then cardio. And people say that he gets emails, what's your meal plan? How much do you work out? Do you eat carbs? What do you eat on a cheat day? And he said, simply, the most important thing is getting a good night's rest.
You know, I love one of those four. I love sleep. Diet, cardio, weights.
Oh, I'm glad he's got cardio last. I'm not a big cardio fan either, but apparently that's a good thing.
Karen and I don't like cardio.
Joe Carabassi has told me that it's actually right now, as you get a little older, it's more important the weights, because yeah.
All right, I'm listening to that.
Yeah. So,
this is
but he did say I still have to do the cardio if I want to lose any fat, so both. But I really need to do weight training.
Of course. Now, this is very telling, this quote from Giselle.
See, I didn't
responding
read into
to
it. I'm
totally reading into it.
Okay.
What do you think?
Her comment on Instagram about Tom Brady's retirement says, wishing you only wonderful things in this new chapter of your life.
Now, I read it as, wishing you only wonderful things in this new chapter of your life. It's very different. Yeah, right, exactly.
Well, you mean you were hoping they were going to get back together?
Of course.
Okay, right.
And now it's clear, like, they're not.
Right, but they seem to be co-parenting, okay. She purchased a house near his Miami mansion.
Yep.
Now, so, let's just hope that for the kids they do a good job.
Oh, I'm sure they will. There's more money than God, and the kids will be terrific.
But meantime, Robert Kraft is saying, he's not mincing any words, saying
what did we talk about yesterday?
Yes, you said that you thought he would actually really retire, but what about a 1 year?
What about a one-day contract with the New England Patriots? So
Robert Kraft said he would like that. He
totally.
Would, not only is he open to it, but he wants it.
Yep.
Listen.
Not only do I want it, our fans are clamoring for it. And to us, He always has been and always will be a patriot. We will do everything in our power to bring him back, have him sign off as a patriot, and find ways to honor him for many years to come.
So Kraft went on to say that Brady did so much to bring life and good cheer to the community and such a beloved figure among the fans. So a one-day contract, he said it would be immediate if he wants it. So, but how much does one person get paid for one day?
I don't know.
And here's the thing, though. Like, I don't know, because studio, everyone listening at home, if you're a true Patriots fan, weren't you a little bit upset when he went to the Buccaneers?
Some people were. Some people weren't.
No?
That people love their Tom Brady. You weren't mad. Some people became Buck. I know my trainer, Graham. He became a Bucks fan.
Because of Brady.
I think he was always a Bucks fan, but he became even more of a Bucks fan.
I could see becoming a Bucks fan because of Brady,
right.
But like then
I would be upset if he left New England. If I were a football fan and I followed the Patriots, I would have been totally upset that he left. That's just me.
And then what do you think? Does he get to come back just for one day so he can retire that way?
Absolutely. Everybody will welcome him back. We're a nation of second chances.
Okay, just wondering how.
Adam, what do you think? Would you embrace it?
Open arms.
Open arms? Gets paid whatever he wants for a day?
It's more ceremonial.
Okay. Ceremonial.
Now, yesterday, I was very upset. Foreigner did not make it has not been nominated again into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's one of the best rock groups there is, I think. Yeah. And they have not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and they didn't get nominated yesterday.
Well, here are the 8 nominees for the first time anyway. Sheryl Crow,
Willie Nelson,
Missy Elliott.
We're looking at Willie Nelson right now.
Joy Division, New Order.
New Order is one of the best bands that there ever was, so I'm glad they got in.
I'm very happy that Cyndi Lauper got a nod. And George Michael.
Girls just want to have fun.
Willie Nelson. That's about time for him, huh?
That's about time for him, is right. I think he's 81. And anyway, Warren Zevon also to be eligible for nomination to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. An individual artist or band must have released their first commercial recording at least 25 years ago. I didn't know that.
So Missy Elliott and the White Stripes, this is the first year, I guess, they're eligible. You got
to wait a couple of years before you get
there's no Taylor Swift action or anything
exactly.
like that. You got to have done it 25
wait.
years ago. Yeah.
So their picks, vote.rockhall.com. something ... through April 28th.
Hey, scroll back for a second.
Yeah, hang on a second.
You're going to go vote.rockhall.com.
Now through April 28th. Or in person at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum in Cleveland, which... I
want to go there. I've been to Ohio a lot, but I've never been to the museum.
If you listen to Sirius XM, Rachel and a couple of the other... I listen to 25 and 26, which is classic rewind and classic vinyl. They're always broadcasting live from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's just really cool.
I thought you only listened to Broadway.
I never listen to Broadway.
I've been in the car with you where you've put on Broadway tunes.
Only to make you think that I listen to Broadway, but I really don't.
Okay.
No, I listen to classic rock constantly. If we took a walk out to my car right now and I turned on the car, it would be Channel 26.
Okay.
Which is classic vinyl. There you go. What do I know?
Interesting.
It's a family affair.
We've talked about the upcoming biopic on Michael Jackson. Well, they just announced, Lionsgate is the studio producing it, that his 26-year-old nephew, Jafar, will star as his uncle.
Right. Now,
son of Jermaine Jackson.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, thank you very much. I didn't know who
he said on Twitter that he's humbled and honored to bring his uncle's story to life. And it's being made in cooperation with Jackson's family and the estate. And they say it's offering audiences an in-depth portrayal of the man and our brother who became the king of pop.
Billie Jean is not my lover.
So I wonder, it's done by the family and the estate. So are there certain things we're not going to...
Exactly.
But I hope they go through his highs and his lows because, that was part of his life.
Part of his life, absolutely. Tabasco has tapped into the salad dressing market, and this sounds delicious. The hot sauce brand has just unveiled an avocado jalapeno hot sauce dressing. How does that sound?
I don't know about this.
Oh, you don't know? Come on, get on board.
I mean, it's a little spicy.
Yeah, it's going to be good. You just use a little in moderation.
Just a little bit. Like the same thing as with the red stuff.
Oh, my mouth is watering.
Put a couple drops. Anyway, they teamed up, of course, with a TikTok star.
I've never heard of this. Well, Christina Najjar?
Because people who... there's a whole world of people who have billions of people following
right,
him on
but
TikTok.
She's only got 1.5 million, which I don't think is an impressive amount.
Is that a
huge amount? I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't have any. But 1.5 million, I guess you're a TikTok star if you get 1.5 million. So they teamed up with, she's always talking about Tabasco sauce, and they've teamed up with her to put out this new dressing. Have you ever heard of Christina?
I have not.
All right.
But anyway,
I feel better.
you might want to try it. This is a Bugatti. and someone with deep pockets really purchased it.
Really.
$10.7 million.
It goes from 0 to 62 in 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's a record amount of money paid for a new car.
236 miles an hour.
Yeah,
it can go.
They recommend that you maybe don't do that, but it's also Bugatti's last purely gas-powered supercar.
How much did it go for, Kara? $10 million?
More than $10 million. I wonder, do you drive it? Do you insure something like that?
I don't think so. You pull it into Stop and Shop and wait for a cart to come and ding it. That's what you do.
All right. Well, you've heard of Superman and Superwoman, but have you ever heard of a super cow?
Yes, Guida's the milk company. He used to have Super Cow, remember?
Well, these are cloned super cows.
Oh.
They've cloned them, and they produce an unusual amount of milk.
Okay.
A lot of milk.
And
they say this is done in China, and they say it's a breakthrough for China's dairy industry. And I don't know how I feel about a cloned cow making strange amounts of milk. I don't know that I want to drink that.
Well, apparently it comes out already homogenized, so you don't have to worry about the process. I am totally kidding when I said that.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to drink milk from a cloned cow.
I thought we're kind of like, definitely that, we're advised a lot by Dr. Artemis Morris of avoiding the GMOs. That sounds like a lot of genetic modification.
It sounds like
a super cow
lot.
That's created just to make more milk.
Like I'm drinking my milk, and its expiration date is in 3 months from now. I'm like, how does that happen?
That's because you drink Fairlife and it's ultra processed.
Ultra-processed.
Ultra pasteurized.
All
It's
right.
like boom, boom, boom.
I hope my hair doesn't start growing on my palms or something.
Okay. So there is a catastrophe that has been averted in Australia.
I get it, Kara.
A catastrophe.
Take a look at this. Oh, no, the cat got caught in between this wall.
2 little walls.
Oh, listen. Do you hear him?
Oh. You know what he's saying?
Oh,
poor thing. You know what he's saying?
Get me out of here.
Let me out.
Oh, God, I can't take it anymore. I can't. He's used up one of his lives right there.
Well, they cut a hole in the wall.
Okay.
And the feline was very squished. And they released this little curious cat who then immediately found another tight spot to get stuck in.
There he goes. What a dumb cat.
No, cats just like they get afraid, so they want to go into anything that's small. But
exactly.
He's got to learn that the number one rule if you're a cat, like nothing smaller than the width of your whiskers.
Exactly.
That's why they have whiskers.
That's why they have whiskers.
It's the width that they can go into.
Just like the mice.
Did somebody cut his whiskers? Maybe
I don't know.
He
Maybe he doesn't know. I don't know. He's got it going on.
All right, we have a great show for you on your Thursday afternoon. How about low impact but high energy exercise? Lauren Richardson is trying out a new fitness class that has some serious resistance bands. You can look at that. It's like hanging.
It looks awful. All right, plus it's a photo 5 decades in the making. We're hearing from current and past cast members of Young and the Restless Y&R ahead of the hit daytime drama's upcoming 50th. I wonder how they're going to do this, the 50th anniversary celebration.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, Great Day. I'll be right back. Stay with us.